What's up? What is up? What is going on, YouTube? I am exhausted. Wow. I hope you can hear it in my voice. Oh, I'm just so tired. But I'm here. Day 40. Day 40 of my challenge. Man, I'm almost halfway done. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. It's not bad. That's not bad. Cool. I am Jetthro. If you're seeing this for the first time, welcome. Willkommen. Bienvenidos. I'm doing this 100-day challenge. It started out that I was doing these kind of things, these kind of live stream things, and it was really just kind of sporadic and just kind of random all over the place. I'd do them and then not do them and then do them and not do them, and I just didn't feel like I had a good sense of purpose in this. And I'd read a couple articles about how journaling is one of the most common factors between some of the most happiest people. So I was like, fuck it. Let's do a 100-day journaling challenge, if you will. Documentation challenge. And my stress hasn't gone away 100%. It's never going to, but I feel better. Absolutely. I think in one of my streams, maybe 10 days ago or so, I did like a recap of just kind of the feelings and the kind of things I've noticed from day one until that point. And I'll just briefly touch on that again. I've just noticed that I can when I go off on tangents, because I tend to do that. When I go off on tangents and kind of talk randomly, for the most part, I'm able to remember where I was at before and come back and close out the thought. As a tangent, I'm going to say today at training at my work, new job, I was talking with someone. He's older, he's almost 40, and he loves to talk. We get along. Actually, we don't get along because he loves to talk, and I don't know, we get along fine. But he loves to talk, and sometimes it's hard to get some words in, so he was telling a story, and he tends to do this. He goes off on tangents. But I noticed that he went off on a tangent and had no idea where he was. He just had no idea where he was. And I was like, brother, mentally, I was like, I know exactly what you're going through right now. Because he finished his thought, and he's like, yeah, I don't know how we got here, but blah, blah, blah. And he kept talking. I was like, oh my God. And for me, I've been there, and I still am there a lot of times, but coming back full circle, or closing the loop, or closing the thought, doing this has helped me to do it less. And so that's been a really good benefit, an added benefit that I didn't foresee by doing this. But yeah, anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is working. God, if I'm talking randomly into the void and it's not even working, I'm going to be upset. Oh no, it's working. All right, cool. Yeah, so I don't know. let's get into my format here. So, the theme of the day, topic of the day, is Turning a Page Part 2. Yesterday's was Turning a Page. You can watch it if you want. But essentially, something kind of stressful and a little embarrassing, and just a lot embarrassing, I guess. Really stressful, I guess. Happened to me. And the first 30 seconds, the first minute, I was like, what the fuck is happening? And then after that, I really didn't feel a sense of that. I just really felt like, man, my skin has become thicker, and I just don't care about things like that. But then I came onto my night stream here, and I kind of realized, man, I just kind of, I don't know, I had to work through a lot of stuff, actually. And so I want to work through part 2 and just kind of see where it's at real quick. I do want to do it fast because it's almost midnight my time, and I need to get some sleep, clearly, because I'm exhausted. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I'm tired. So let me jump into the format, and we'll make this quick. So gratitude. I don't really know. I'm always grateful for the basic necessities. I feel like I've kind of ingrained that in me now. Like being able to turn on a faucet and water comes out, I'm just stoked. Stoked for that. Being able to flush a toilet, pumped. I am stoked for that. But I feel like I want to like go further somewhere, and I just don't really have anything. I don't know. I'm just grateful to friendships. I'm grateful to family. I'm grateful to the people in my life. It's actually becoming fewer and fewer. Just because I'm trying to stay completely focused on selling and just a new job and just learning the script and all that stuff, and just kind of stripping everything else away. But I'm grateful to the people that are in my life. Let's quickly just shift into the mantra that I have. The mantra that I talk through or say, and it's just more of a feeling than anything, I think, but what I'm doing is difficult. I'm doing it on purpose. I'm doing difficult things on purpose, because being disciplined, being consistent, and showing up every day is one of the hardest things that I can do. It requires effort. It requires persistence and just no excuses. And it's hard. It's difficult to do that. Man, I'm just feeling really relaxed just by saying that. Just by talking through some of what I've already talked through in this stream. Let's talk about the topic at hand today, the theme at hand. Just maybe for about 10 minutes. Just keep it quick. Quick. You put a microphone in front of me and, no one to shut me up. I'll just keep going forever. Me and that guy from this morning I was mentioning earlier have a lot in common. No, so a recap. Yesterday, this, one of the managers for the whole like kind of branch, I guess. He's the setter manager. He kind of lashed out at me for something I unintentionally did. Just kind of happened, and he lashed out at me in front of everyone, like everyone in the office. And like I said, the first 30 seconds I was like, what the fuck's happening? What's going on? But then I just was like, I genuinely don't care, actually. Like, I'm here to learn a script. I'm here to learn how to sell. I'm here to learn how to do this. Like, that doesn't bother me. I came in last night to this and found out it kind of did bother me. It caused a lot of anxiety for me because he's the setter manager and I'm a closer. And essentially he has the ability to dictate the flow of leads coming to me. And I don't know, but maybe he has the ability to mess up some of my deals. I doubt it, but just that idea is there, and I don't have any resolution on it, so it's who knows. But I was going in today with the thought of until he proves that he's going to do that, then I'm going to just assume that he won't do that. And we'll see. And today we ended up, we didn't talk about it at all. We just brushed it under the rug. I don't think that is the way that I want to handle it. I know it's not the way that I want to handle it, but I'm just following his lead because we just brushed it on the rug. We didn't even talk about it. We had pretty good conversations, a couple of them. I asked him a little bit about his process in setting. We just had a couple pretty good conversations. At the very end of the second conversation, we were talking about, the setting and closing and stuff, and I was asking him some stuff, and at the very end, he's like, yeah, dude, I heard you nailed the pitch. One of the only ones. You were the only one that did, so good on you, man. It wasn't verbatim that, but it was something like that. And I was like, thanks, bro. And so I think I think we're pretty good. So I'm not worried about it. But today, work-wise, they're rushing us through this shit. I've been in solar for a long time. They are rushing us through this shit. They need fucking closers to go to appointments so badly. But I don't know. Just the other two guys aren't ready, and they're not gonna last. They both said they're here doing this part-time. They don't have the script down at all. They rushed today. So the first part of the day, we did the pitch, like pass off. Essentially, it was one-on-one with the trainer, and he was like, we don't get any timeouts, we don't get any pauses, you just have to go through it nonstop. And the first guy went, and he came out, and he's like, dude, I completely bombed it. He's like, I just completely bombed it. And I wasn't surprised. He keeps... It's kind of a combo of he doesn't have any confidence in what he's saying, and they're like really nitpicking him. They're like being really hard on him, and so it's like just a spiral of he has no confidence at all in what he's saying. And then the other guy, man, they're being so soft on that guy, but I bet you, I didn't hear how he did, but I bet you he fucked up too. Because they were soft on him all week, and he was fucking everything up. And they were just like, the trainer was like, yeah, sounds good. Like, what the fuck? Like, he missed like half the pitch. I was like, yeah, sounds good. Like, no, okay, whatever. You're fucking hard on this guy. And then fucking this guy just gets the easy treatment. Whatever, doesn't matter. It's not my problem, because I'm not, I'm here for me. Like, I'm here doing this for me, so I don't give a fuck if they make it or not. And so yeah, we did we did that in the morning, and finished that up, and then later they tried to just cram in like 2 hours the whole rest of the solar process. So these guys don't even have the pitch down. Keep in mind, they don't have the pitch down. They're in their head, they're thinking like, man, I need to go home and study the pitch. And then they just for 2 hours straight just like put everything into our brains, just downloaded everything into our brains of how to like do the back end stuff. And it's a lot of stuff. I know a lot of that stuff already, and it was a lot for me. So these guys are fucked. The other two guys are just fucking screwed. Maybe not. Maybe they'll surprise me. I don't know. But like, if it were me, if I were in their shoes, I'd be like, I'm not fucking doing this. But anyway, they wanted us to go out and like shadow. So we were there at 9 a.m. They're not paying us. 1, they're not paying us for training. 2, they're not giving us lunch or any food or anything. We have to go get that on our own. They did give us a 30-minute break, but they're not paying for lunch. 3, they wanted us to go. We finished at like 3 o'clock. So 9 to 3, it was basically just all information downloading like into our brain essentially. And then they're like, okay, we want you guys to go out and shadow. And I guess turning a page part 2 finally comes in, because I wouldn't have done this in the past, but I set a boundary. And I was like, guys, I got to go take care of my kid. Like, I know you guys want me to go out and shadow because you want me to close tomorrow, but A, I'm not ready because I still have to figure out the back end stuff fully. The whole purpose of me like getting into closing again, the whole like thing I was asking at the beginning of like my interviews was, what's your training look like? Because I need to know like this. I have to feel confident in the back end stuff. And so they fucking breeze through it. So I'm not pleased about that. But I'm here, so I'm just dealing with it. But I'm dealing with it in the sense of I set a boundary, and I was like, I need to go watch my kid. I do, but more so, I'm not gonna go shadow today. Like, I can't mentally do that. Not that I don't want to. It's not that I'm like lazy and I can't push myself into doing that. But I'm not going to let you guys first. I'm not going to let you guys, slave drive me from the get-go. Right? I'm not going to let you just push me and like, go now, go. We need you now. Go now. Like, sorry. You guys need to come up with the better process. And like I said, turning a page, like me in the past, I would have just fallen into the fear trap or the anxiety trap of like, oh shit, I gotta go out and do this right now. I gotta go, like I just gotta go out and just figure it out. I just gotta go do it. But I set up a boundary and said, guys, you can set up 5 shadows for me tomorrow, and I will shadow 4 or 5. I will shadow every single appointment you have tomorrow. 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Like, I'll do all of them. Just let me know where to be. And I told them all that before I left, and I've texted them, and I haven't heard anything. So I'm like, where are you guys at? What's going on? I don't know. I think they are somehow really put together, and they are somehow so unorganized. It's functioning. They are making sales. They're making tons of sales. I'm in their chat, and in Virginia itself, they're getting tons of sales. So I know the process works. I know their script works. But just, yeah, I don't know. It's wild. They are somehow so put together and so unput together at the same time. It's crazy. I'm a little over time. I said I was going to do about 10 minutes. But I'm a little over time on that. I do want to keep going though for a second. About it, but maybe I won't. Maybe it's time. Have I gotten everything out of my brain that I want to? Or is the reason I want to keep talking because my brain wants me to keep talking? I don't know what's going on here. I'm going to end it. I'm just going to end it. I think I got out everything I needed to get out for my day today. Tomorrow I am hopefully shadowing at least once. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure that out, but just going to keep practicing the pitch. Gonna keep going over the back end stuff as well and try and ingrain that, although they don't really have a process written out or anything, so I'm gonna have to fucking wing that. But just get the pitch, figure out the back end stuff, hopefully go shadow, and then Monday maybe start closing and taking some deals and making some money. God, the amount of money. Solar is amazing. Oh my God. Solar is amazing if you're a closer. And I know how much money you could have made in the past, in the last 3, 4, 5 years. And so closing now is like, oh my God. So hopefully I close just a deal a week. If I close a deal a week over the next 8 weeks, their closer's closing 1 a day. So, God, 1 a day. Oh my God. Each one is worth like around $3,000. You can make $3,000 from each sale. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, okay. I'm going to shut my brain off. And I'm going to shower, go to sleep, get some rest. I'll be back at this tomorrow. If you're still hanging out here, thank you. Much love to you. Please be safe. please take care of your loved ones. Just take a breath and enjoy life. But text a friend. Text someone you've been thinking about for a while. Just reach out to somebody. And have a good night. Much love to you guys. Love you. Namaste.